Greek yogurt bagels. Greek yogurt bagels. Greek yogurt bagels.
Welcome back, party people. I thought I would just give us a little bit of a different intro so you know exactly what you're in for today. Don't have too much to say about this one going into it, so let's just get it started. This is her What I Eat in a Day on Weight Watchers from 2021. I think it's from like around July or August. So let's get started.
Guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you are having the best day. Today I'm going to do another What I Eat in a Day on WW Blue. If you guys are not following my second Instagram, A Healthier Alex, I share every day fun recipes I'm trying, what workouts I'm doing. I'm currently on a little bit of a health journey.
When is she not on a little bit of a health journey trying to get back to her healthy, happiest self? I feel like we've been seeing that for the last 10 years at least.
Getting back to my healthiest version of myself, and I'm following the Weight Watchers, which is now WW Blue plan. I've been doing it for a little over 3 months, maybe 4 months.
You know what I always find very interesting about Miss Rodriguez here is that anytime she has to recall something about her health, if it's not like her history or anything, she has a hard time remembering. Like here, she has a hard time remembering how long she's been doing it. In her gastric bypass, she has a hard time remembering how long ago she did Weight Watchers. In her most recent Weight Watchers video, she has a hard time remembering when she had gastric bypass. In another health update from, 2023, she had a hard time remembering how long out it had been then. This seems to be a common theme with her. She's on this perpetual journey, but she never remembers when she's on it. How can you ever be accountable if you can't even remember what the hell you're doing?
Whatever's like around 100 days because I have the streak going on my app and I've lost over 30 pounds. I'm not restricting myself. I honestly love food. I love cooking. I love trying fun recipes. So I thought today I could show you guys another What I Eat in a Day video. I get so many requests to do more of these, so your wish is my command.
Gotta love this disclaimer. Even here, she's still a bitch.
So I'm going to start off with one of my absolute favorite breakfasts. I love a good breakfast burrito.
So she's got music in some of these parts. I'm just going to mute that.
So I have a playlist of WW stuff down below. These are in my staples video, like what you need on WW. These Olay Extreme Wellness Wraps, they're soft and delicious, like the best little tortilla wraps, and they're only 1 smart point. First, I'm going to take a 1/4 cup of this cheddar cheese, and it only has 0 points. It's fat-free. A lot of people ask about like how do 0 point foods work? Like if you eat too much, like are you gonna gain weight, whatever. So with a lot of these 0 point foods, if you eat a certain amount and like you track how much you're eating, the points will go up. Like it's only 0 points for up to a certain amount. So here on my non-stick pan, very little spray of coconut oil. And I saw this hack on TikTok and now I can't stop doing it like this. So I spread the cheese all over my pan and I'm gonna let it get kind of melty. Another huge staple on WW is eggs. These have 0 points. They're super filling, lots of protein. So see now it's getting like melty. So now I'm taking 2 eggs. I know I'm not probably doing this right, so please hold your judgment, please. And now I just kind of like break up the eggs on top of the cheddar. This is just how I do it personally. But then on top of it, I'm just gonna lay down my tortilla and it covers everything perfectly. And now it'll kind of cook against the tortilla. So when we flip it over, it's like kind of like a pre-made layer already cooked on the tortilla. And it just makes the burrito like extra good.
What? A pre-made... What the fuck is she talking about? I mean, whatever. This doesn't seem like a bad idea or anything. And so far, it doesn't seem super unhealthy or anything. So, I mean, go off. But what? Just listening to her try to describe it is mind-numbing. Also, It's funny because, like, her face is definitely bigger here, like, especially more chubby in the cheeks. Her chin is more pronounced, and I don't know what it is. Is it that she's not using, like, she's not as heavily filtered here? Or is her face actually fatter here? Because her stomach, to me, since we're getting an up-close and personal look at it, doesn't seem to be as big as it is now. Maybe that's just me.
So that's this little step. All right, so this part is super satisfying, like watching it come off. I don't even need to use my spatula because you're using a non-stick pan. And just like, look how stunning. It's like cooked egg with cheese. I'm gonna throw some salt and pepper on top. So that is like the base of my burrito. So also to go in my burrito, I am taking one alfresco chicken, apple maple sausage. These are so yummy. I just cut up.
This looks like dog food. Also, stay away from turkey products. It's a carcinogen. I think it's a carcinogen level 1. I'm not sure, but you can look that up. You can fact check it. Yeah, that turkey looks like fucking dog food.
One of them, and I'm just frying that up, but they're really good. They're like kind of sweet and salty. All right, so I added salt and pepper, and while my sausage cooks up, it cooks pretty quickly since I have them cut up. I love adding some Tostitos, queso blanco dip. 2 tablespoons of this only has 1 point. And I'm probably only gonna use like 1 tablespoon because I don't need a lot, but it adds like a nice little.
Okay, so she wasn't accurately measuring things back here either. That's why she thinks she can get away with that. Also, Tostitos is loaded with preservatives and fake ingredients.
Cheesy spice to it. And then sometimes also I will add avocado, but I might be having avocado with my lunch, so stay tuned. Here's my sausage. Yum. Yeah, with the avocado, it's usually like pretty full, but here is my breakfast burrito. It's so yummy. It's like spicy and sweet and salty. And pretty much every morning with breakfast, I'll have a lot of fruit. So I'll probably cut up like a few strawberries. I'll probably eat like honestly half of this pineapple for 0 smart points.
Awesome. We're having fast food while we're on a diet.
Okay guys, so this is lunch now. I'm gonna show you guys how I make my Chipotle order and end up having 2 burritos at home. And they're super filling and really yummy, and I kind of make it my own little way. So I actually showed this on my IG the other day. It's such a great hack because I can kind of maneuver some of the ingredients at home for a lower point option. So from Chipotle in my bowl, I just get brown rice, chicken, and pinto beans, and my favorite salsa. So the rice has 6 points, the chicken has 3 points, the beans have 1 point, and the salsa has 0. And then I will go ahead and I'm gonna make them into 2 of my own burritos with those 1 point wraps. And as you can see with my bowl, I am taking some Chobani plain Greek yogurt for 0 points, and it works as sour cream. It literally tastes the same. It's wild.
If you want to lie to yourself and tell yourself that Greek yogurt tastes like sour cream, that's one thing. But what you're not going to do is tell everybody in the world that watches you that it tastes the same, because it does not. And I can tell that you do not enjoy sour cream. You are definitely not a sour cream connoisseur as myself, a sour cream sommelier, if you will, out here spreading lies about sour cream. It tastes just like Greek yogurt. Girl, if you don't go somewhere with your incorrect information.
I found this hack online. It's so awesome. And I'm also going to take just like a tiny bit of that fat-free cheddar again on each of them. And I like to do my own guacamole at home because I'm not a big fan of like the super chunky onions from Chipotle. And I also end up not making that much of it. I weigh it in grams, and I think this was like 40 grams. I think that's only like 2 smart points. So avocado, big tip guys, I learned, if you weigh it out in grams, it's usually way less points than you think it is by doing it by like the percentage of avocado. All right guys, so it is now 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I'm currently just hanging outside at the pool, getting in a little bit of a pool workout.
I am gonna call bullshit on that. I doubt you ever worked out a day in that pool. Maybe you swam for 2 seconds, maybe you sat by the pool and got tan. But I'm gonna say that you did not work out not one day. Not one fucking day in that pool. And that's why you got bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's why you didn't give a fuck that you moved to a house that didn't have a fucking pool. Unbelievable. Also, I love how she's like trying to show us her swimsuit, but also not trying. Like, classic.
And I'm just in the mood for an afternoon snack. Just grabbing a plate. And this is something I have multiple times a week. It's just like so refreshing in the summer. So I have an English cucumber, and you can use any kind of cucumber. And I'm gonna take some Chobani plain non-fat Greek yogurt for 0 points. This is a great 0 point snack. So I use this with Hidden Valley ranch dip, 0 point ranch dip. It is so good in place of a normal ranch dip.
Hold on. She just said she's hanging by the pool all day. She has fucking lashes on. And they have to be like a strip lash or something, or the individuals, because she always gets an allergic reaction when she gets the extensions. Right? Are these extensions? She has fucking lashes on to go swimming. Oh, God.
And I'm just gonna slice up this cucumber, and it is so yummy. Great with like carrots and other veggies as well.
I feel like it's on purpose that her stomach is in the frame. But also, I wish we could see more of it, like, out of morbid curiosity, so that we could see if that matches the stomach that we saw in her pregnancy stuff. Because this would be a great way to see if it was and if she was even pregnant.
Okay guys, I just went ahead and took a shower, and I am now about to make dinner. So I'm sipping on right now one of my favorite little drinks. It totally like curbs that sweet tooth.
But she's never really been a sweet person. Also, I don't know if I believe that she took a shower and or washed her hair.
So I get mine at Walgreens. They're $1 each. I think some people find them at the Dollar Tree, but they're like a staple in the WW community. These little Starburst drink mixes are phenomenal. I've bought them so many times. There's 0 smart points, 0 sugar, and they're just
loaded with aspartame.
So freaking yummy. Like, I am addicted.
That's kind of the point of those replacements.
And so many of you guys have told me you tried them and love them. So this is what I love about WW. I mean, who doesn't like pizza and burritos and stuff? But essentially you're just using like healthier ingredients.
False.
To make those things. And honestly, I might have chicken breast and broccoli one night, but I want to show you guys like the fun meals that like kind of curb cravings and are like really enjoyable and yummy. So I'm gonna show you guys how I make my buffalo chicken pizza tonight. So I personally, on my blue plan, I get 40 points a day, and so far today we have only used 17, so we still have 24 for the day. I get asked a lot, do you use all your smart points every day? And honestly, I usually do.
Of course you do, because you eat all day, and we've seen how you leave things out of what I eat in a day videos. Like, you conveniently left things out of the one you just did. So of course you eat all your points in one day. And interesting how she's sitting around the 335, 340 mark here, and she gets 40 points. But in 2025, she's claiming to be 311 and getting 43 points. Guys, I'm not great at math, but something about that just doesn't add up. I can't believe anyone would, even for a shadow of a doubt, believe her about anything, let alone that when we have proof in the past that she's lying. So
we're gonna go ahead and start this off by making the infamous 2-ingredient pizza dough with flour and Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt is such a staple, and it's so good because it's so nutritious and it just fills you up, and it's way healthier than normal pizza dough. So I personally am using whole wheat flour. It's just what I have in my house. And I'm gonna take about a cup of the whole wheat flour in a bowl here. And a little smart tip too, because I like to put things in cute containers for the house underneath I put the barcode to the original packaging, so when I am tracking Smart Points and you want it in a cute container but you don't want to like not have the barcode to scan, so that's kind of how I can do it. I'm doing 1 cup of flour. Honestly, like swimming made me starving, so this pizza is going to be like kind of big. You can always make it smaller. I just have a decent amount of points and mama is starving.
You may be a lot of things, Alex, but starving is not one of them. And I doubt it would be for, well, any length of time, honestly, but any time in the near future, now included. You're starving. So you're gonna, I think she makes shit like this all the time. I don't think she really eats all that healthy. You know how like she told us, oh, I want to show you the fun meals. I think the fun meals are every day. I don't think she eats as healthy as she wants everybody to think she does.
Judge me if you want.
Well, you are on the internet for everyone to judge, so I think I will. Not that I need your fucking permission, but she's such a bitch. Like, she truly is. She truly is.
And then I'm gonna take probably about 3/4 of a cup of Greek yogurt. Kind of just eyeball it because this has 0 points. And what I love about this is like, it's such an easy way to make a dough. I also sometimes make bagels out of this. So you start to just kind of work it together.
She's such a slob. That's the best way I can think of it. She is the stereotypical fat person when you think of a stereotype for fat people. Sloppy, always eating, smells bad, doesn't care about their appearance, doesn't care about their health. She is all of those things. Like, it's wild to me because she has said that she doesn't want to be perceived as that or whatever, but she is those things. She has shown us time and time again that she is. And my thing is, she just got done talking about how you can't just eat unlimited amounts of things for 0 points. So what does she mean that the yogurt is 0 points? That whole container is 0 points? If you were to sit there and eat the whole container, is 0 points? What are you talking about? Shit is not adding up in this woman's life. And that's why the only thing that's going in a plus direction is her fucking weight.
I might need to add more yogurt, but you can kind of like feel it out. And eventually it starts to form a dough. Okay, so it's definitely tough at first, but eventually it gets to a dough-like texture. And I'm gonna go ahead and spread this out on a pan.
Why? Who is out here mixing shit with their hands and leaving on their jewelry? Why would you do that? She has a bracelet. She has a couple of bracelets on, it looks like. But she has one that has charms on it that dangle down. She's got her fucking big-ass engagement ring to make sure that we all know she's engaged. And she has a fucking Apple Watch on. Why wouldn't you just take that shit off? Like, tell me you don't cook very often without telling me you don't cook very often.
And I actually bake it first for a little bit to like get it cooked. I also season it before it's cooked as well, where it does kind of have that like Greek yogurty taste. So season it really well. I just do like salt and pepper and garlic powder. And let's get this in the oven. So now I have my dough spread out and seasoned, and I'm gonna pop it in the oven at 450 for 10 minutes. Then we'll take it back out and add our toppings and bake it again. If you don't have as many points as I do, or you want a lower point option, I also love making pizza on these Joseph's pita bread for 1 smart point each. Super low point and so yummy. You can crisp it up in the oven, put your toppings on, and then like put it back in the oven, and it's like a flatbread. You can make a couple if you want for dinner. So good. And meanwhile, I have 160 grams of these air fried tenders in the air fryer for 6 points to use as my chicken for my buffalo chicken. All right, so I took the dough out after 10 minutes and I just added on 3 tablespoons of this Bolthouse Farms blue cheese. I believe that was 2 smart points. A little bit of buffalo sauce, for 0 points.
I love buffalo chicken, and I don't know if it's just because I know that she made it. Like, I know she probably didn't wash her hands, or she snotted on them or whatever. Or if it just genuinely doesn't look appetizing, but something about this, it just kind of looks like throw up to me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
And then I topped it with a half a cup of fat-free mozzarella for 1 smart point. I'm gonna throw this back in for like 7-8 more minutes. And voila! Guys, does this not look so yummy? And we even have some room for dessert later, so I'll show you guys that when I finish this and just chill out and get a little more work done.
Of course, because we have to have our little sweet treat.
All right, time for a little dessert. I love this combo here. So these little smart cakes are so bomb. I like the cinnamon and the lemon the most. So I'm gonna take the lemon one here. There are 2 little cakes in here. They have 1 point each. And I'm also gonna just like cut them in half and add some like sliced strawberry, a little 0 point fat-free whipped cream, and make like this really yummy lemon strawberry little cake thingy.
So I don't fuck with lemon cake like this, but I would do this with like a pound cake or something. I love a strawberry shortcake, not gonna lie, especially when it's strawberry season here in Florida, which we got the strawberries. Yeah, I just love strawberries and cream, to be honest with you, but I don't know, those cakes look hella dry. Like, is it just me? They look dry as fuck. Okay, so I was gonna play this ending because she's talking, but she still has music on and it's pretty loud in the background, and I don't feel like doing all the shit I have to do to strip the music and just get her voice. So, without anything further, I'm going to sign off. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. I think that's pretty much it, really, for what Weight Watchers content she has that's like of any interest. I have a few other things I want to look into. I might be a little bit silent this weekend because it's my husband's birthday this weekend and I care about my husband more. But yeah, and I have some other things that I need to get onto anyway. But I'm sure his birthday is actually on Sunday. So I may not get to reacting to her Sunday upload until Monday or Sunday evening. It'll just depend on how the day goes. But yeah, so probably the next couple of weekends I'm gonna be a little bit more MIA. I will try to get some videos up like scheduled so that I'm not completely like leaving you guys hanging. But yeah, other than that, that's really all I have to say. You know, thank you guys so much for engaging and liking and subscribing and commenting. It means so freaking much to me. And just you guys being here with me. It's amazing. It's been an amazing time. I am having so much fun making these videos, making the little compilation videos, finding little screen grabs and tidbits here and there and posting that. And I am just happy to have a cackle with you guys here and there. And I love that you guys are also enjoying the content I'm putting out. So yeah, with all that said, you guys, I'm gonna head to bed because it is very, very late when I'm recording this. And I will see you guys in the next reaction very soon.